Welcome back to Past Chronicles. Today, we're taking a deep dive into the heart of ancient Rome, to one of the most iconic structures ever built, the Colosseum. We all know it for its incredible size and the epic gladiatorial games it hosted. But what if I told you there's a whole other world hidden right beneath its famous arena floor? A secret network of tunnels and chambers that most visitors never get to see. This is the story of the Colosseum's hidden underbelly. The Colosseum, or the Flavian Amphitheatre as it was originally known, is a true masterpiece of Roman engineering. Imagine this, a massive stadium that could pack in over 50,000 spectators, all roaring for the most spectacular and often brutal events in Roman history. But the real magic, the real operational genius, wasn't just in the stands. It was happening right below the sand-covered arena. So, what exactly was going on down there? What secrets are waiting for us in those ancient, dark passages? Let's find out. Beneath the Colosseum lies a complex system of underground chambers and tunnels. Think of it like the backstage of the world's most dangerous and elaborate theatre performance. This is where all the prep work happened, where the stage was set for the grand spectacle above. For me, this is where the real story of the Colosseum lives, full of mystery, ingenuity, and a fair share of untold tales. It's the engine room that powered the entire show. This underground area has a name, the Hypogeum. It was a masterfully designed labyrinth of corridors, rooms, and holding pens. Everything was meticulously planned to manage the constant flow of gladiators, wild animals, stagehands, and all the complex machinery needed for the games. It was a chaotic, yet perfectly orchestrated, world hidden from public view. This wasn't just a basement. It was the logistical heart of the entire operation, ensuring the show above went off without a hitch. Picture this. Deep inside the Hypogeum, gladiators would be waiting, their hearts pounding with a mix of fear and adrenaline. In other sections, wild animals captured from the farthest corners of the empire, lions, tigers, bears, were kept in cramped cages, their roars echoing through the stone corridors, while the crowds above saw a spectacle of bravery and combat. The world below was one of raw, visceral anticipation. These chambers are a powerful reminder of the human and animal cost of Rome's favorite form of entertainment. It adds a whole new, much darker layer to our understanding of the gladiatorial games. One of the most mind-blowing features of the Hypogeum was its advanced use of mechanical elevators and trapdoors. These were not simple lifts. They were sophisticated machines that could suddenly raise gladiators, scenery, or ferocious animals into the arena, creating shocking and dramatic entrances that would thrill the audience. Imagine sitting in the stands and suddenly a lion appears as if from nowhere. But how did these elevators work? And how much of this incredible technology is still buried beneath the Colosseum's floor? It's a fascinating engineering puzzle. The technology behind these lifts was truly ahead of its time. Historians and archaeologists believe the Romans used a complex system of pulleys, ropes, counterweights, and maybe even large capstans, turned by teams of men or animals to operate them. It was a marvel of ancient engineering, another testament to Roman ingenuity. Yet, it was a secret marvel. The audience saw the effect, the sudden appearance of a warrior or a beast, but very few ever witnessed the complex machinery and intense labor happening just a few meters below them. It was all part of the carefully crafted illusion. As we mentally wander deeper into these underground chambers, it's impossible not to think about the immense suffering that took place here. Wild animals, torn from their natural habitats across Africa and Asia, were held in dark, confined spaces. They were often starved or prodded to make them more aggressive before being unleashed into the blinding light and deafening noise of the arena. The conditions they were forced to endure stand in stark contrast to the supposed glory of the games. While the gladiators, at least, were often trained warriors who knew what they were getting into, the animals were simply victims. They were props in a brutal form of entertainment, thrown into a fight for their lives with no understanding of what was happening. This difference between the fighters above and the captive creatures below really highlights the sheer, cold brutality of Roman entertainment. It wasn't just a sport. For many of its participants, it was a terrifying and deadly ordeal. But the tunnels weren't just for gladiators and animals. Historical records suggest that the most important people in Rome, including senators and even the emperor himself, had their own private access through these secret passages. Special tunnels and boxes allowed them to move around the Colosseum unseen, giving them easy access to their seats or private viewing areas. Over the centuries, many of these exclusive entrances have been sealed off, filled in, or simply lost to the ravages of time. To me, the very existence of these secret passages says so much about the power structure of the Roman Empire. It was all about controlling the spectacle, controlling the narrative, and controlling access. The general public saw exactly what the emperor and the ruling class wanted them to see. The rest, the gritty reality of the Hypogeum, and the exclusive privileges of the elite, remained hidden from view, a carefully guarded secret. Today, if you visit the Colosseum, you can see a portion of the Hypogeum that has been excavated and is open to the public. It's an incredible experience. But archaeologists are constantly working to uncover more of this subterranean world. Recent digs have revealed even more tunnels, rooms, and evidence of the intricate systems that made the games possible. It feels like we are still just scratching the surface of what lies beneath. What we can see now is just a glimpse of the vast, complex network that once existed. It's absolutely fascinating to think about how much more is still buried down there, waiting to be rediscovered. Every new discovery gives us a clearer picture of how these incredible spectacles were staged and managed. The Colosseum is a historical site that literally keeps on giving. And this leads to some even more exciting theories. Some historians and treasure hunters believe that there could be hidden treasures still buried deep within the Colosseum's foundations. We're talking about valuable artifacts, maybe ceremonial weapons, the lost riches of defeated gladiators, or items hidden by Romans during the city's many sacks and invasions. Could priceless relics from the games still be lying undisturbed, sealed away for centuries, just waiting for the right person to find them? It's a tantalizing thought. So, the Colosseum's secret tunnels tell a story far more complex than just gladiators fighting in an arena. They reveal a hidden world of incredible engineering, strict control, and shocking cruelty, all lurking just beneath the surface of Rome's grandest spectacle. It's a reminder that what we see on the surface is often just a fraction of the real story. What do you think? What other secrets or treasures might be hidden beneath the Colosseum? Let me know your theories down in the comments. I'd love to read them. And if you enjoyed this journey into the past, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Past Chronicles for more fascinating ancient mysteries. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.